Welcome back to another podcast, me talking my shit. It's the resident anti-hero Ronin. Give me a second here. I'm back in the building on the 4th of July. Want to say what's up to everybody. Hope you guys are safe, sound, out of harm's way. And my condolences to the ones who lost their lives in Chicago with this goofball shooter. We'll speak on that much later. But for those who are in good health, safety, take care of you and yours, handle your business. And in my personal opinion, it is time to beef up your self-defense. And want to send a shout out to the people in the chat. Much love to Letitia. It's good to see you again. Shout out to Matthew, Matt Mittens. What's happening? Double C, what's happening with you, man? Angie B, much love to you. And Araya, what's happening? Happy 4th. I'm gonna leave that be. But today, our URC is pinned on there with the link to the chat. This is a conversation we need to have because, as usual, I tend to have these things called Article 15s. And the Article 15s are non-judicial punishment. So basically, you get chewed out by your commanding officer or what have you in your unit. But since I'm the commanding officer of my own life and there's nobody above me other than the Most High, they can eat a dick. So now, today, the conversation is going to deal with the sons of Smegma. Warning, this will be very graphic. This will be very blunt, unapologetic. And for those who have some sensitive manhymens, individuals who are walking, living abortions, you already know the deal. You can spin on this, jump off an overpass, and hope you hit a bus. So now, getting into this, we have to break down what smegma is, and it's going to be very graphic. I'm not showing no pictures. It's a noun, the thick, white, cheesy substance that collects under the foreskin of the penis. It's more common in uncircumcised men who do not clean that area well. Also, it's a combination of shed skin cells, skin oils, and moisture. It occurs in both male and female mammalian genitalia. In females, it collects around the clitoris and in the folds of the labia minora. Better known as dick cheese, from under cheese, sack spackle, junk jelly, cottage clit cheese, itch fondue, and a myriad other colorful names left across the board. Yes, I know I'm starting off early. So now, more than welcome to hit the link as I go further into this conversation because we are going to discuss why this is needed on the sons of Smegma. Now, my personal experience, and there's many questionable experiences I ran into. You have a lot of individuals out here. Yes, you can. Not in just in this space, but abroad, who live their lives, which I prefer to call as lifestyles. They live their lives online. Individuals who refuse to get outside, and if they do, they come with a very tainted bias about things. Now, granted, there's a lot of fucked up people out here. Understood. And shout out to you. Sincerely yours, Nadia. Oh, and don't be afraid to hit the link because this is a communal conversation we're just having. So, excuse me. When it comes to these sons of Smegma, I'm speaking specifically to the fellas. Divestment crew, fuck them bitches. But we're talking about the guys. When it comes to dealing with life in general, granted, we've been given a lot of information or bad examples or horrible examples of how individuals conduct themselves. You got women out here yelling for no fucking reason. You got dudes out here who are doing a lot of stupid shit, especially this shootings and whatnot. You got guys who want to promote the idea that they have healthy relationships with sex dolls and other inanimate objects. Very questionable mentally, but overall, they're individuals who have questionable hygiene. Now, we've covered this in some aspects, but I have to go a little deeper. We got to get into the nit and the grit of the shit. So, I'm going to share my screen. And you give me a second here. We're going to start off with bad hygiene. What does it mean to have bad hygiene? Wondering what constitutes bad hygiene or trying to figure out if your hygiene habits are lacking? Take a minty fresh breath and rest assured in some supposed bad hygiene traits are actually NBD, like peeing in the shower, for instance. Now, in this situation, you got some guys who can basically eat a hole through metal, piss more acidic than alien blood. But that's neither here nor there. That said, some poor hygienic traits can be harmful or even a sign of more serious issues. Skimping on hygiene seems to be like NBD. And if we're talking about the occasional day you don't brush your teeth until noon. It matters when it affects your life or that of the people around you. In the most extreme cases, when left unattended, poor hygiene can breed disease that can affect you or others. For example, not washing your hands after you use the toilet, handle food, or touch dirty surfaces that spread bacteria, viruses, and parasites. These can lead to infections and diseases such as food poisoning, gastroenteritis. Try to say that for 3 times. Cold and flu, and hepatitis A, to name a few. Now, you bring your ass up here, Nadia. So now, just to open up with that, there are individuals who either hide behind avatars or some questionable camera angles who like to hide their shame in real time. Is this a roasting session? Not necessarily. But seeing how individuals move, seeing how people carry themselves. When you meet people in public and you meet them with open arms and then they confront you with a very angry essence. When you have individuals who have a disrespectful stand up and sit down wind. People who have an organic chemtrail. These are individuals who halfway take care of themselves. In one instance, we're talking about how you view yourself, how you carry yourself. And it goes into mainly your hygiene. But, fellas, a lot of you guys with that gooch gravy, that gunk under your junk, the guys that have that burnt iron board smell when they sit on surfaces for too long. This is part of a problem among many when it comes to us about our appearance, about how we view ourselves internally. Yes, Letitia, yes. So I'm going to continue. Give me a second here. Poor dental hygiene can lead to tooth decay and gum disease, which can also affect the heart. I could stop right there because, again, some guys, I could smell your microphone on this side of the camera. Now, it's not just the gum disease and the plaque and whatnot, but when you have abscessed teeth, A lot of those things, that bacteria or the infection, can actually affect your heart. Moving on. Not bathing can result in a skin condition called dermatitis neglecta and secondary infections. I'm going to have to pause right there because, excuse me. When I see guys turn their cameras on accidentally and you see a colostomy bag on the side, when you see guys that present themselves in a way where looks like they just fell out of a hamper, guys who go out in public and I wouldn't say flatulence, but I would say they have this aggressive aura. Guys who don't get out in public and scrub themselves. Individuals who haven't defecated in days. These are underlying problems, not just mentally, but it leads to question why a lot of our brothers are in poor conditions. Some of us are not even here in this space because of we allow those things to compound and basically compromise our health. Now, with the sons of Smegma, I'm going to show you. No, I'm not going to show you video, but I'm going to show you the consequences of digital dick riding. I'm tying this in with the Smegma mess because in small amounts, or even when you have your hygiene and everything, think about the information you gain from this space and other adjacent spaces. It's necessary to keep things lubricated, lubed up, and everything, and it serves a purpose. However, when you let your hygiene slip or your foresight, your intuition slip, things can get bad. Now, Smegma, it tends to be odorless, but if you allow bacteria to seep in, it has a very strong odor. What do you think that odor is projecting when you reflect things of or misinformation from this space? How you present yourself, how you carry yourself on and offline. This is part of the reason why I'm against digital dick riding. Because when you're out there worshiping your internet deities, going for spouting these stinky dildo statistics or ashy dick analytics, you haven't properly flushed out the negative information out of your head. Individuals who call themselves red pill, allegedly, I say about 85% are red jelly beans. Now, the difference is when you have an understanding of the information that's given to you, you see the examples seen on social media and in real time. It is on you to have that level of discernment to take the information given and move accordingly. See how it applies to your life and how it doesn't. That cleaning system happens to be your vetting process. We talk about the time, toll, trouble, and threat. But when you're addicted to the smegma, or the abundance of it, of these digital dickheads who feed you shame, blame, and explain, or trigger the worst parts of yourself. This leads to a whole heap of not just psychological, poor psychological health. We're talking about physical health and social health. So I'm going to continue further. Now, an obvious lack of hygiene can also affect a person's work or social life. Some companies have a hygiene policy in place for the protection of employees, and company image, especially if you have a public-facing role. If you work in the food industry or healthcare, proper hygiene is detrimental to the safety of everyone you're in contact with. I think I need to stop right there. Now, in my personal travels or in my occupation, I ran into some guys, but I happen to run into a few women nowadays who happen to have questionable hygiene. I had a woman early in the morning get in my car, and she smelled like White Castle onions and ass, going right back to White Castle. So number one, I knew she didn't wash her ass. Number two, I knew she wore the same clothes, which led to a whole heap of questions I didn't want the answers to. And number three, immediately, because she didn't take care of her airspace, it affected my mind, my mindset, and my attitude towards her. I didn't want to speak. I cracked all the windows down at least 3/4 of the way, and that was the longest 12 minutes and 34 seconds in my life. So nowadays, you have not just guys who are not taking care of their gooch hooch, but you got a lot of women out here who come out here real strong and tangy, wearing sundresses and forgetting deodorant, smelling like camel nuts and skunk pussy. But for some reason, because we have lowered our standards and codes of conduct, now we think it's cool to go out here and basically assault people's nostrils and their sense of well-being. It's not a cool thing when you get in somebody's car and you throw the GPS off. That means your signal's a little too strong and you might need to tone it the fuck down. So, on that note, what is bad hygiene? Bad hygiene can be broken down in two categories: personal hygiene and environmental hygiene. Pay attention. Here's the examples of both kinds. Poor personal hygiene: not showering often, not brushing teeth, not washing hands before or handling food, not washing hands after using the toilet. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, as I had the link on the that's tagged on there. You guys feel free to chime in. How many of these conflict creators have you seen who have a mouthful of Old English bottles or a mouthful of Black and Milds? How many of these individuals mishandle their food? You see them scratching themselves and having a little residue on their fingers. Fingernails dirty as fuck. You have individuals that wipe the pine tar from underneath their hats. People will stand in their little domiciles or areas, and you can see the green radiation in their circumference. It's bad when the steering wheel turns itself off trying to unscrew itself and roll down the fucking street. These many offenses don't just happen offline, but it happen mainly online. Guys scooting in their chair, knowing they got dry sandpaper and granola crunch in their drawers. Some women who have a losing streak in the front and the back of their drawers. It's fourth and foul in her underwear, but for some reason, because she's online and she might have to be cute, might have a little body on her, but if you smelled her body at work, none of that shit would matter. These are the things I'm talking about. The sons and daughters of Smegma. True. So now we're talking about poor environmental hygiene. Not regularly cleaning areas that breed bacteria, such as the kitchen or bathroom. Leaving garbage sitting out. Not cooking or storing food properly. Not doing laundry often, clothing and sheets. Now, goddamn, I need to ask you people to chime in and give me your thoughts on this goofiness, because I've seen more than my share here in this space for over 16 years. individuals who walk around with boils on their bodies, pulsating. Some of the brothers, unfortunately, walk around like pregnant penguins. Some of the ladies out here looking like barbells wrapped in bacon. We're talking about hard, crunchy bacon. People who get out here and do some ungodly things with not just their body, but how they carry themselves, getting pissy drunk and passing out, or sitting in a space for days talking about nothing, falling asleep online and coming right back still talking about nothing, haven't brushed their teeth, washed their ass, ain't had a lick of water. When you have sink water, it has a restraining order on your ass. Something's got to give. And I'll get into that later. Signs of bad hygiene. Here's some signs that are indicative of poor hygiene in yourself or someone else. Body odor from not showering regularly. Do not get me started. Unwashed or disheveled hair. Bad breath, food between the teeth, or signs of tooth decay and gingivitis. Wearing soiled clothing. Dirty and untrimmed fingernails and toenails. What can it mean? People are quick to pass off poor hygiene habits as laziness, but poor hygiene can be a sign of a disease, such as Alzheimer's, which is possible, or a mental condition, such as depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm going to tie all this in. For some, lack of access to clean water, soap, and cleaning supplies can make proper hygiene more difficult to achieve. Ways to have good hygiene. Brush your teeth twice a day. I say 2 or more. Doing it when you get up and before you go to bed makes it easier to get into a routine. Remember, you only need to brush your teeth for 2 minutes for a good clean, so you can do it even if you're short on time. Well, I would like to address you crunchy mouth motherfuckers. I would properly suggest you take a on-hand toothbrush, toothpaste, and on the regular, we're talking about 6 or more times. Brush your tongue. All that white film, that crud on your tonsil, handle that. I don't care if you have to go to a creek and gargle with creek water. If fish die, they die every day, B. But, I knew that. Welcome, she stay sleep. What's good, man? What's going on, Sheik?
What's good, my brother? What's good?
Well, we're breaking a few things down before we really get into the shit. And I know people are scared to speak on it, but somebody got to say it. And I got to tie this all in. But what are your thoughts, man?
I mean, it's definitely something that needs to be spoken about because it'll be a lot of dudes on here talking shit and they breath, and they got that they got that bloody breath, and the nigga breath smell like his breath smell like bloody liver.
Like a wet slaughterhouse floor.
Right. Yeah. It'd be so guys gotta, it's important we talk about this, all jokes aside though, because when we speak about manhood or being a man,
yes,
a lot of times guys get certain shit misconstrued. Like you're supposed to be able to work hard and sweat and do all of that, but you're not supposed to smell like you're on the job 24/7. Like you shouldn't smell like Shaq game 6 of the finals.
Wow.
And you outside of the restaurant. We shouldn't have to damn near pop the trunk and drive with the trunk open to get extra air when you sitting in the car because your sit down fumes are hazardous. So fellas, washing your ass is manly.
Yes.
We not saying you gotta smell like Bath and Body Works. We're not saying you gotta smell like pearls and oranges and shit. We're not saying that. You know, because a lot of guys on here, they act like they're so manly that everything they do is just manly, you know, even their smell. See, they forget that part. They forget that they smell like a tuna fish sandwich on rye bread. They think that that's manly. Walking around with dirty fingernails look like you scratched a camel's ass. You can't be walking around here with dirty fingernails. I don't care how much you work. Your hands should not be dirty. Okay? You shouldn't be walking around here like you massaged the corpse.
Oh, question. Is it possible to have lice in your beard and your eyebrows? And
Oh. Hey, listen. Brothers, as y'all can see, I'm a bearded guy. Listen, fellas, every time you get in the shower, you need to wash your hair, including if you got hair on your face. Because you don't want lightning bugs looking like Christmas decorations on your face because you got goddamn couch bugs. Fellas, when you got a beard, as you know, being a guy with a beard, when you eat, crumbs are going to get in there.
yeah.
Crumbs are going to get in there when you sweat. The sweat is going to hold in the hair, all of this stuff. So you must constantly keep that stuff clean, deodorized, you know, conditioned. So bottom line, fellas, is stop thinking, you know, walking around smelling like the I Get Around video is cool. Because it's not.
Oh, and ladies, I ain't forgot about y'all. Some of y'all be remixing your bras and draws. That's not gonna cut it.
Oh yeah.
So
Ladies,
if you're taking off your undergarments and it sounds like Old Testament bread hitting the floor, we're fucked up.
right.
I can't do anything. I can't deal with a breaded husk hitting the floor and there's crumbs all over my no ma'am. If the man has to be covert and finesse you into the shower and inspect your ass to make sure he can hit a clean ass, ma'am, this cannot pass.
Got to do better.
And it is sundress season, not fucking shiitake season.
Right. Or sundressing.
Sundressing, because there's some very gamey women.
Yeah. Walking around here smelling like vinaigrette.
Ugg boot inserts. Yo.
Yeah, you can't be ladies, listen. You can't be online talking shit and your pH balance is a 5.5.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and having your bed next to the oven is not hygienically sound, nor is it beneficial for a company to come through and see your struggle. It's just not.
Please, if you live in the kitchen, stop talking about niggas. All right, just stop. If your bed is in the kitchen of somebody's house, please stop calling niggas broken, dirty, and dusty. And ladies too, don't be out here calling niggas dusty and
you outright musty.
You smell like Jerry Stackhouse headband in the third quarter.
What the fuck?
You can't be out here calling niggas dusty and you stink. Okay? Don't stop.
Hold on, let me get this article out of the way. We can. Mm-mm. Let's see. Wash your body daily. Let me say that slowly for the people in the back. Wash your body daily. A quick shower. No. There's no quick in that. Take your time. A shower and bath is all you need as long as you cover the important parts. Pits and private bits. I say bullshit. Cover everything. Cover the spread. If access to water is limited, use a damp cloth or sponge to wash your genitals around your anus, under your arms, between any skin folds, or under your breast. I think we need a marinade right there. I feel a little triggered because you know where I'm going, but I'm again. I'm trying to give everybody a chance to speak. Everybody, you know, we got to make this. Hey, teamwork makes the dream work. So we need all hands on deck in this conversation. But when we talk about things as far as the hygiene, as far as like shower and a bath, I would like to know in the chat, what is a reasonable number throughout a day, your respective day, you feel a shower or bath is necessary? You two, you included, Sheep. What's your suggestion?
I'm gonna say on a normal at least 2. That's the least.
Right.
That's just the least. Now, if on a hot day and you in and out the house and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 3.
Yes.
Because you're gonna take a shower when you get up. Then if you're moving around throughout the day and you come back in the house, you gotta take a shower again.
Yeah.
You gotta get the grout out. and then after, you probably gonna go out again. So when you come back in before you go to bed, you gotta take a shower again. So in the summertime, we looking at 3, but on a regular, at least 2. At least 2. At least 2. Especially, I'm gonna say to the guys that you got women at home and all of that. You're gonna have to shower at night, especially if you're gonna get it on. If y'all gonna get it popping that night, you gotta take a shower.
Oh, we're gonna touch on that in a hot minute. We're gonna touch on that. But I say on a regular day, not just getting up, regular time, as far as your health, getting good sleep. Between 5, I said at the very minimum 5, most 8, depending. But we're talking about hygiene, getting up, working, going to the gym. I say about 3 showers sounds good to me. Sounds good. And it's not attractive prying yourself off the sheets and it sound like you're rubbing toast together. I should not hearing Velcro baby shoes being pulled apart when you're getting out of bed. I should never hear that. Some women, unfortunately, you have that testimony, which we hope you seek the proper recovery for. I get it. But fellas, if you have a woman that's has some stiff ass towels in her bathroom, run hard, run fast, asshole and elbows. That's all you need to see. Just run. I say fucking run.
I agree, bro.
Because she got separation papers on soap and water. I don't know why. You shouldn't ask. Just run.
Mm-hmm. And Miss Angie says some people can't shower multiple times due to skin conditions such as eczema. I have eczema myself, Miss Angie.
Yeah.
I have eczema.
And that's to pay attention to your health. Consulting your doctor, getting your checkups on the regular. That's important. That's good things. Because a lot of people talking about they want to clap them cheeks and you haven't washed your cheeks. That math ain't mathing. It just don't.
That's true, bro. That's true. And as far as the guys with eczema and stuff like that, still wash your ass. But You know, they have certain things like go see a dermatologist and use certain soaps and use certain conditioners for your skin. Like that's all you really could do, especially with the hard water situation. You know, a lot of areas that we live in, the water fucked up. So that hard water also, caters to that eczema issue.
Yeah.
You know, that's why a lot of guys, they say that, it dries their skin out and shit. But we got plenty of, we got plenty of shit that'll help us with our skin. And we got a vino. With eczema or skin condition, you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money on your self-care products, like your lotions, your certain things like that. You're gonna have to spend a little more money. That's all.
Oh, and two things, like guys, if you're eating her box and you haven't seen her get a lick of water, you're an evil son of a bitch.
You a demon.
You're a straight demon. Just no taste buds, no sense of smell, no standards, no nothing. You're a piece of shit. Number two, ladies and gentlemen, spraying cologne or perfume or oil on top of established funk is demonic.
Go in, bro.
Fucking now, look, there are some people who think it's cute to put fruity perfume or cologne on themselves, and they smell like Amish porn mattresses walking in public. I'm not gonna point no names out yet, but do understand I smelt your chemtrail. That's why I got gray hairs in my beard now. It's one of the fucking reasons. I'm not supposed to age prematurely because I'm walking behind your ass. That's not how it's supposed to go. So yeah, we're gonna go a little further. Washing your hands often. If COVID-19 taught us anything, it's that washing your hands goes a long way in helping in keeping us healthy and reducing the spread of illness. Remember to wash your hands before and after contact with shared or potentially unsanitary and contaminated surfaces to protect yourselves and others. Now, I'm talking about all you shitty booty motherfuckers who like to electric slide past the sink and the dryer like shit didn't happen 5 minutes ago. I'm talking to you. And I'm getting around to Dr. Spooty, but I'm going to get there. But a lot of you women, and unfortunately I worked at FedEx and I have experience I'm still seeking counseling for. Walking past a lot of y'all bathrooms, it's a portal to hell. I got sneak glimpse of what happened. I don't understand how y'all function in that chaos. Pads stuck on the wall, crime scene all over the place. Which one of y'all is spraying ass on the wall, on the floor? The fuck is wrong with y'all?
Bro, can I tell this quick story, bro?
Yeah.
Now, I used to think when I was young, because I don't have brothers and sisters, it's just me. So I used to always think that the women's bathroom was so clean. I thought it was quiet and warm, and you know what I'm saying? That was just me. Until I worked at this supermarket, bro. And of course, I was the service clerk. So I was the guy. I went and got the carts. I help. If a customer don't want nothing, I gotta go put it back on the shelf. But one of my main jobs was cleaning the bathroom.
Take your time. It's a safe space.
So one time, a lady, she comes out the bathroom like, excuse me, I need help in the bathroom. So I go and I tell her assistant manager because it's a woman,
Mhm.
and she comes back to me and was like, "Yo, you know, the lady's gonna come out, and you know, y'all gotta go in there." And I'm like, "What?" So she said, "I'm gonna get you some help."
Just
I'm
no.
like, "What the hell is going on, bro?" When we got in that bathroom, do you know this woman shitted in the middle of the floor?
Huh?
Listen to me. When you walk in the stall, it was just shit on the floor. Like she missed the entire bowl. I said, "Oh my God." I said, "What the?" I said, "Are we in the women's bathroom?" This woman literally, bro, it was no shit in the bowl or on the bowl, on the toilet seat, nowhere. This woman literally shitted in front of the toilet. I said, "What?"
Wow.
Bro,
Wow.
and do you know? Here's the kicker. There was no tissue. Bro, I swear on my father's grave, it was no tissue.
Wow.
No tissue.
Mm.
No tissue in sight. In the bathroom, it was no tissue. So that
You were
means all the other women. Now I know who has the dirtier bathrooms. Now I know.
oh my God. We got to go further. So, speaking on that, wiping properly after going to the toilet. Wiping properly after going to the toilet will keep underwear clean and unpleasant odors away. At bay, excuse me. Always wipe from front to back. I'll repeat it again. Always wipe front to back to keep bacteria away from the urethra to avoid urinary infections. Body wipes or a bidet work too, though keep in mind that wipes can make life hard for sanitation workers. So if you don't need them, it's best to stick with TP. If pain or disability make it hard to wipe, consider a toilet paper aid. Now, before I bring in, well, I'm gonna bring in Ebo Salsa, and I'm gonna talk after this.
What up?
What's going on?
Bebo.
Oh my God.
Now, Dr. Spoot. One of the reasons why I made this stream is because I still deal with that trauma. Some of you fellas do not wipe good after you take a deuce. I should not see fermented gravy poured out on top of the lid of your bag.
Oh God. God.
Now, as a guy, I understand. You know, and this ain't even about your size or whatnot, because brothers across the board, you still got to take care of your health. Once you do what you do, it helps to check your rear view and make sure you're clear. Someone didn't clear their back blast area when I went and used the bathroom after them. I shouldn't have to take a roll of toilet paper and arm myself. Smear that sludge, consolidate it in one spot and drop it in there, flush it twice, and then go. Some of you nasty bastards, you so-called highfalutin yet foul and funky ass motherfuckers, need to slow the fuck down. And Spoot, which my brother Sheep knows, Spoot is basically sludge and poop all over the area. We call it gutter butter, gooch gravy.
Gooch hooch.
Gooch
Gooch hooch.
Smegmoria. Or your back door is Smegdoria. What'd you call it?
Smegroma.
Smegroma. What's up, third one?
Hey man, y'all wilding up here today, but y'all telling the truth though, man. Like, bruh, like, you know what's crazy? So, shout out to you, Ronan, bro. Been a minute, Sheep, and then Evo, what's going on?
What's
But
going on, third?
not much, man. But so I got kind of like a similar story to Sheep's story. Like when I first graduated high school, right? Like one of the first jobs that I had, I used to work at Taco Bell, right? And I used to work in the I would work the little front counter in the lobby and shit, and I had to like clean the bathrooms and shit, right? And similar to Chief's story, I had to one day I had to go clean both bathrooms, right? And I went into the woman's bathroom, bro, and like kind of similar to Chief's story. The only difference is, bro, whatever woman that took a shit, bro, she not only did she miss the whole toilet, but the fucking shit landed like on the side of the toilet, bro, like on the side of that motherfucker. And then the cold part about it is, bro, that shit was like green, bro. I was like, what the fuck? Like a green piece of shit. Like, I'm like, how the fuck you missed the whole damn toilet, bro? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, she was on iron pills.
Man, that shit looked like fucking green ooze from that damn Nickelodeon show we used to watch when we was coming up as a kid.
Yeah.
Like that shit was horrible, bro. And then as far as like y'all was talking about women that don't drink no water, bro. So I remember like I think I was like 10th grade at the time, bro. And I was talking to this chick, and it was like the middle of the summer. And I went to go like, her mom went to work and shit because she in a single parent home shit. So I went to go over there and go see, what's up and shit like that. So I go
where this is going.
yeah, so I go over there, bro, and like, we chilling and shit, like we ain't did nothing yet. And like the whole time I'm just watching her drink like nothing but soda and them little them little hood drinks you can get from the corner store. It's like come like in a clear bottle and it's like small. They got like different, they got like different colors. You got the green, the red, and like the orange and shit. Like she was just chugging them hoes back like it wasn't shit. And like a whole time I ain't seen her pick up not one water bottle. I'm like, damn, this bitch don't drink no water. And then I asked, I said, you don't drink water? No, I don't like water. That shit nasty. It ain't got no flavor to me. I said, well, what about flavored water? She said, hell nah, I don't fuck with that shit. So, you would think right when she said it at that moment, you would think I would know better than to continue for. But my young ass was, I was trying to get up in them gut shit. So I was like, whatever. Man, do you know I kissed this motherfucker, bro? And her fucking lips felt like sandpaper, bro. I was like, hell nah. That bitch lips was raw. And then she had the nerve, bro, to try to put like some lip gloss on it. But bitch, your shit was chappy as fuck, bro. You had like them sandpaper ass lips. Man, that shit was crazy, bro. After that, I got the fuck up out of there, bro. I didn't even want to go no further because I'm like, I don't even want to, discover any more bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I was just scared I might be disappointed if any other type of discoveries I might find not to my liking. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, hell no. Nah.
You wouldn't need
a third. That was my ex-wife. She did that. My ex-wife didn't drink no water, man. And I would get on her all the time about it, man. I think I might have mentioned this before. That juice was like pomade, dog. Pussy pomade. Oh, I mean, it's just ridiculous. You gotta drink water, and the lips was rough too. We rarely kissed because of that. She asked me one time, "How come you don't never kiss me?" I couldn't tell her, man. I didn't want to tell her at that time.
If your lips feel like have the same texture as chip paint, something wrong. Something seriously wrong. Like I'm just saying, like what the fuck. And then like they did think you could put some damn lip gloss on. Like no, bitch, you just gonna have some colorful ass, chapped, hard ass fucking lips.
And note to self to men and ladies and gentlemen, with you smoking, drinking, doing all kind of things, that does add a little tang to certain areas.
Yes.
Oh no, that's a fact. That's
They
a
just-
fact, bro.
So if he feel like he's doing you a service and he's got his face full of a tin of Copenhagen, yo,
Yeah. Y'all ladies, y'all need to drink water too because it keeps your lips soft.
both
You
of
know, you can't be walking around here and your lips taste like black and mild paper.
Oh, and fellas, that goes double for you because if it feel like she's just chewing the nicotine out of an open cigarette,
Oh,
doming you up, no sir.
Oh, God.
oh yeah, you walking.
Yeah, oral sex should not lead to high blood pressure. It just shouldn't.
Man, Rona, you have a way of words that is I've never heard. Both of y'all, you and Sheep, man, the way y'all describe some shit to really make you nauseous, man. If you ain't got an iron stomach, you know.
Man, bro, it'd be crazy how people be out here just walking around, bro, just all like unkept and shit, bro. Like that should be like, bro, you got people that be walking around out here and open up their mouth and they fucking mouth look like a goddamn moat water from medieval times and shit. Like,
Yeah,
bro, like the fuck.
Don't get me started on the mold water conversation.
Like
Oh.
I'm just saying, bro. Like the fuck going on?
I'm not going back. I'm not. But now here's the other part. Wash your hair at least 3 days. Every 3 days. Most people do not need to shampoo their hair more than daily. How often you should wash depends on how oily or dry your hair is, how much you sweat, how much you produce. Every 2 to 3 days is fine for most people, but feel free to experiment to extending the time between washes. Bouncy shampoo, commercial hair is nice, but a healthy scalp is priority. Now, some of y'all,
Bro, niggas will cam up and won't even get a fucking lineup, bro. Won't even get an edge up, bro. Like, I'm not gonna say his name, but there's one individual we done seen cam up a few times here and there. He just recently was on a pro black debate channel over there at Sarnetta's. He cammed up. That nigga ain't got no motherfucking lineup at all, bro. And head just looking like who did it and why, bro. Like, bro, you could at least get a lineup, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah.
like I you know what I'm saying? Like when I get a haircut, like maybe I get like a haircut like once a month, but in between my haircuts, I go get lineups and shit. You know what I'm saying?
and besides that, you have to keep your scalp fresh, keep it cool. You know, I should not see frosted flakes pelting my face every time you take your hat off. You shouldn't have batting tar under your fitted cap.
Nah, that shit. Nah, they fucking scalp look like a snow cone without the flavoring in it.
Now,
you're right though, bro, because a lot of these dudes, you know, who like to wear fitteds, you know, being that they don't wash their hair, you know, it look like he got fish tank rocks up under his hat.
Now, I'm glad you said that because when we talking about poor hygiene, we've seen some individuals who suffer from this situation, and it's called diverticularitis or diverticular disease. Symptoms of diverticular disease depends on whatever diverticular pouches in the wall of the colon lead to chronic symptoms of diverticular bleeding, or diverticularitis. Most people first notice symptoms when they develop complications such as diverticular bleeding or diverticularitis. Chronic symptoms of diverticular. Some people are chronic symptoms related to diverticular even when, damn, I can't say that shit again. Chronic symptoms may include bloating, constipation or diarrhea, cramping or pain in the lower abdomen. Other conditions such as irritable bowel syndrome cause similar symptoms. So having these symptoms may not mean you have diverticular disease, but if you have these symptoms, see your doctor. Now, diverticulitis may cause acute symptoms such as abdominal pain, Like I said, most often in the lower left of your abdomen. Again, constipation, diarrhea, fevers and chills, nausea, vomiting. The pain caused by diverticulitis is typically severe and comes on suddenly. Although the pain may be mild or worsen over several days, the intensity of the pain may change over time. Now, your thoughts, gentlemen.
And it shouldn't even get to this point, bro. Like if niggas would just quit being fucking lazy and just do what the fuck they supposed to do when they supposed to do it, it wouldn't even get to this point, bro. Like prevention is the best protection, bro. Like if you brush your teeth twice a day, shower twice a day, put on deodorant, put on lotion, put on fucking a little bit of cologne, bro. You ain't got to worry about these problems. I don't understand. Like it's not really that hard, but I don't know, man. Niggas be tripping. Like,
but I want to put in how this ties into the sons of Smegma, on and offline, especially on. Now, what causes this? It could be genetic. Certain genes cause them to have this stuff. Pay attention to this. Lifestyle factors. Certain lifestyle factors may increase the risk of diverticulitis or complications of diverticular disease, including diets low in fiber and high in red meat. All you fast food crunching motherfuckers. Lack of physical activity. Medicines such as non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs and steroids, obesity, and smoking. Other factors include bacteria or stool getting caught in the pouch of your colon, changes in your microbe in the intestines, problems with connective tissue, muscles, or nerves in your colon, problems with your immune system.
Damn.
That's some serious shit, man. I mean, it all literally, man. It all boils down to what you said in there. The diet is what it's about, man. I mean, we can't be perfect because especially if you work a third shift gig, you're working all the time. You're out, you ripping and running a lot in life. You tend to have a poor diet, but you gotta be mindful as much as you can. Especially in the older years, man. Ooh, gotta be mindful of what you're putting inside that body, because when you start getting to the point of where you start having leakage out your ass, and you gotta wipe your ass multiple times a day, and you ain't took a shit, well then you might have some problems going on. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to laugh, but damn it.
I mean,
yeah, boy ain't lying though, bro. He ain't lying. Like, bro. Before I started, and everybody knows, bro, I work at a hospital, right? So before I started, when I've been working at the hospital for about almost 8 years now, right? But prior to that, I was working at like a metal plant, like factory, right? And mind you, like when I used to go up in there and work, bro, like we doing this hard labor, right? And then it's like hot outside, so then it's hot inside, but we working in the factory, working around like ports and shit like that, bro. I'm talking about I come back home late at night with my whole fucking shirt drenched in sweat and all kind of shit, bro. But the crazy part is I was working, bro, at a minimum, I was working 12, 14-hour shifts. Sometimes I was working 16-hour shifts, bro. But tired and all, drained and all, my ass was still come straight home, put my dirty clothes in the dirty clothes area, you know what I'm saying? And hop straight in that motherfucking shower. Take care of myself, then take my ass to bed. As tired as I was and everything, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't no fucking excuse on why these niggas can't wash their ass after a long day of work, bro. Like, it ain't no excuse.
No, it ain't never no excuse, because my pops always told me, if you even gotta jump in that water for 5 minutes, wash your ass. Let that water hit you.
The only people that got excuses people that can't take care of themselves and wash themselves, which they got caretakers for that. But if you don't fall in that category, you ain't got no motherfucking excuse, period.
Well, you got some dudes who like to take bird baths. They bird bath specialists.
Nah. If you've been in the tub or the shower and your fingernails are still look like like rusted carpets and shit like that, and bro, you ain't really did what you fuck you was supposed to do in that tub.
Well,
That's true.
I mentioned this because how many times have you seen conflict creators get out here and eat abundance of fast food? Nothing healthy, nothing prepared, don't cook, male or female.
That's
and
the
it's
norm.
like they've worn clothes for days. They just throw it on there and stiff as hell. They didn't cut a hole through the closet door.
No, you're right though, bro. That's like the norm. You know, especially like with the guys, you know, it's normal for dudes to get up there, you know, eating burgers and shit like that. And you know, shit, I could talk shit. I'm a fat nigga. I don't give a fuck. But you know, dudes do have a habit of like almost like having like almost like a fuck it attitude with showing that type of shit. Like I literally watched dudes for years, and maybe like a year ago they just started drinking water on their lives. like dudes that do live streams for 2-3 hours screaming with no water. Like dude, you know you could catch a heart attack, right? Like you've been screaming for 2.5 hours with no water.
Or smoking Newports and Black and Milds, but ain't got a nail water bottle in sight in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they
just
wonder why these women don't be wanting to talk to them because your breath stink.
yeah. You know what's crazy, bro? You brought up, you know, you being a bigger guy, right? Like, you know, it's crazy because, like, you know, niggas are always like the most easiest thing to do is to, you know, rank or roast a big nigga, right? Oh, you fat, you probably stink and shit, right? But truth be told, it's some big niggas out here that, you know, that I know personally, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, keep themselves groomed, keep a cut, keep a line up, you know what I'm saying, you know, dress fly shit, you know, they hygiene on point, and they be getting chose by some bad chicks too. It ain't just they ain't necessarily getting no fat chicks, they getting some bad chicks. And you know, I've had chicks tell me before, like, they ran across a skinny or in shape ass nigga, but he was musty as fuck. And it's like, how the fuck am I bigger than you, but I smell good as fuck? I got chicks, you know, smelling me from my ear down, you know what I'm saying, below, and you a skinny ass in shape nigga, but you musty as fuck. Like, how the fuck does that work?
Well, let's
What
delve a
Ronnie
little.
been ready to talk about. Yep.
Let's get a little further. So, the risk of poor nutrition. Good nutrition based on healthy eating is one essential factor that helps us stay healthy and be active. Keyword active. What causes poor nutrition? Poor eating habits include under or overeating. I'm gonna come back to that motherfucker right there. Not having enough of the healthy foods we need each day, or consuming too many types of food and drink which are low in fiber or high in fat, salt, and or sugar. These unhealthy eating habits can affect our nutrition intake, including energy or kilojoules, protein, carbohydrates, essential fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals, as well as fiber and fluid. What do you guys say on that alone? Salty nut this.
Yeah, I was about to say, Ty, you ain't shit, but you telling the truth though. Oh man.
Your thoughts on that, fella, so far?
See, Queen know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, but not to what you was asking about or what you just read. Nah, I mean, that's all true. Everything on there is true. You know, if you don't take care of yourself, you don't eat the right stuff, you overindulge in the stuff that's not good for you. You know, you don't, you don't brush your teeth regularly. You don't wash your ass. You know what I'm saying? Don't get enough rest. Overindulge in drugs and shit like that. Yeah, eventually all that shit. It may not happen, you know, right away. It may not, you know, start fucking you up right away. But later on down the line, if you continue that cycle of dysfunction and, you know, filthy living, then, you know, yeah, eventually all that shit will catch up to you. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like, I'm gonna say this. So everybody knows I'm from Texas, right? But I currently live in Ohio, bro. I live in a small college town, bro. Do you know it's plenty of fucking women out here walking around with fucking half white teeth, half dirt tar teeth and shit. And then you got women out here that be chewing and shit, on the little snuff and shit like that. Got look like they got like fucking bullet holes in the middle of their teeth and shit. And I'd be like, man, hell to the
Yeah, they got a mouthful of chocolate roasted almonds. Yeah.
That shit be killing me, bro. I'd be like just shaking my head, like, bro, couldn't be me. Like I would, like I wish a chick would try to get close to me. I'd be like, bitch, get the fuck on. Hell to the mouth.
Be like, damn, do you look in the mirror? I mean, do you see what's inside your mouth?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Your teeth should not look like the bottom of a loose pit bull's feet.
Damn.
Nah, bro. They whole fucking grill be looking like dark roasted coffee beans and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro.
That hearing aid brown,
Wow.
I think that that nutrition is important because a lot of guys don't start paying attention to your body, man, because as we get older, the shit that we put in it starts to come out, and it comes out and smells.
Yes, it does.
So if you are a nigga that always like to drink juice and shit like that, you are tropical fantasy drinking ass dude. It's you wondering why she don't want to taste your kids? That's why.
Yep.
Bro, I only drink two types of juices, bro. I drink cranberry juice and orange juice. Anything outside of that, like that sugary shit, the shit that we probably used to drink when we was coming up, like fucking Hawaiian punch and Tahiti. Was it Tahitian
treat?
Tahitian treats and shit like that, bro. I've been quit fucking with that shit a long time ago.
Yeah. Pomegranate juice works too. It helps.
Pineapple juice.
Yeah, pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple. Yep.
Passion fruit.
Make my own lemonade with the shit off my tree and desert honey, ginger and everything inside of it. It's just wonderful. Love it.
Ty, I would love for you to speak on that.
Ty funny, she be cracking me up in the chat.
But I didn't heard stories about dudes having some chunky yogurt pop out.
Oh,
I heard it.
The nigga had that anchovy nut.
Oh.
Nah, they fucking niggas be fucking shooting out ricotta cheese and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The Philly cream cheese looking. Nah, man. No, see, yeah, you got to watch what you eating and drinking big time. And plus, that stuff can look. If you said you got to watch with the overeating as well, because man, that stuff will give you GERD. I don't know if anyone's ever had that.
GERD, yeah.
Oh, that stuff is not fun, man. I had that when I was over the road driving trucks, man, and we have a tendency to sit for long periods of time. I swole up to damn near 300 pounds. I'm only 5'9". And it was just getting out of breath, tying your shoes type shit, And
you was 5'9" by 4'8".
Yeah, you can't see your penis no more, your feet gone, everything,
That's something else too.
Yeah, stomach walking around look like a pregnant nigga, just stomach just out. And it got to the point to where, shoot, I started waking up out of my sleep gasping and stuff, man. I mean, it was crazy. The acid reflux, oh man, don't get me started on that. Waking up choking and gasping on acid. You're breathing and you're hearing all these wheezing sounds and just
nigga waking up burping oxtail gravy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, and speaking on that, it's like with me dealing with sleep apnea, and I'm not a big dude, so it's either something where your throat is structured, or basically because of your esophagus being blocked or whatnot, that can lead to cardiovascular issues. If you don't. And the thing is, like, when you're snoring and you don't take those sleep studies as you need, when the air goes down the wrong pipe, or even when you have a CPAP, your brain automatically jumpstarts your body, but it will drain the shit out of you. So now you're just sluggish, moving around, and it gets to the point where it stresses your heart out, to the point where it's a silent killer. So if you do fall asleep, one night, you might not wake up.
That's what happened to Reggie White,
Yeah,
football player.
happened to him.
He had sleep apnea. Yep.
Not a joke.
My dad had sleep apnea. He had sleep apnea for years. For years, he would sleep sitting up.
Yeah.
Like on the couch, he'll sleep
Mhm.
sitting up because that's the only way he could sleep comfortable.
Yeah.
If he would lay down, it would constantly fuck with him. But the sleep apnea went away once he lost weight.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what
Once
happened.
he
Same
lost the
thing with
weight,
me.
Yeah.
Once he lost the weight, changed his diet, laid off a lot of the processed shit, a lot of the carbohydrates, a lot of bread, rice, shit like that. It stopped. He was
Mhm.
able to lay down and go to sleep. But I remember for like 3 years, my dad would just sit up and sleep because of sleep apnea.
Yeah.
So and it definitely has nothing to do with your weight, but weight with weight, you're definitely at risk for it even more.
Yeah.
Because
And
a lot of guys who are not heavy who deal with sleep apnea is because of how shit is structured in their throat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is, like with me, I was diagnosed years ago, and if I sat back 30 degrees, my esophagus would cover up, my throat. So within an hour, I had 60 plus episodes.
Mm.
So
Damn.
this is why it's important to address your health, not just as far as like what you eat and what you consume online, because that can lead to other things as far as like this internet depression. Guys out here coming up with a screwed up view of the world in a sense, because there's people who've been here for like years, if not over a decade. And they come with this view that like this ashy dick analytics that we always sit there and speak on, to where they got to get outside and really see what's going on out here. Are there fucked up people out there? Sure. Just as there's some solid people who about, the life just like you or even better. That's the benefit of it. Getting that vitamin D as far as like sunshine, not that other stuff at the turnpike. But we talking about moving around, at least having like on average, at least at the minimum, at least 10,000 steps outside somewhere. Helps with your mood, helps with a lot of things beneficial to you, helps with your breathing and whatnot.
Mhm. That's right.
It's a fact. And even more now, with all of the COVID stuff, brothers should get out as much as possible when they could, because you never know, man. Now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to pay attention to my body talking to me.
Yes.
Mhm.
And I don't think a lot of guys listen to their body, but your body talk to you.
Yep.
And what a lot of brothers don't know, especially black men, a lot of shit lay dormant in our body.
Yeah.
Because of epigenetics. A lot of shit that mess with our health is really because of genetics.
Yeah.
It's not, it don't always be because of what we do. It's just that our fucked up lifestyles and our poor nutrition speeds this stuff up.
Yeah.
That's why black men get sicker faster. Most black men start getting sick in their 40s. Late 40s, early 50s. Brothers start getting sick. Heart problems. He then went to the hospital. He got a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's because brothers don't listen to their body, man. Brothers gotta start, like you said, just getting out helps you breathe better. Brothers gotta start paying attention to certain just little things like that, man, because shit lay dormant in our body, and next thing you know, we could have a simple minor accident, and then we in a hospital for some other shit, fighting for our life.
And it goes into the people you keep around your circle, either intimately or socially.
Facts.
So we talking about that stress, guys having aneurysms, guys, coming with these chronic migraines, constantly arguing with someone who's supposed to be you're entrusting with not just your life, but other personal things. This is why we talk about the things about the 4 T's. If they're not worth the time, the toll, they're definitely not the trouble and no threat. And who you listening to online or who you listening to offline, they can literally, they can really talk you to death, stress you to the point where you either do something crazy where it's costing you the life and others, or one time just your body can't take it.
Nutrition is not only food; it is your relationships, your hell, the music you listen to, all that shit you watch, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. And it doesn't help to sit there and toss a salad of a chick in a gas station bathroom. It don't.
Man.
Or fuck with truck stop Mike.
Hey,
oh no.
So wait, is this too? So how does poor nutrition affect us? Poor nutrition can impair our daily health and well-being and reduce our ability to lead an enjoyable and active life. In the short term, poor nutrition can contribute to stress, tiredness, and our capacity to work. And over time, it contributes to the risk of developing some illnesses and other health problems such as being overweight or obese, tooth decay, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, some cancers, depressions, and eating disorders.
Hey, that tooth decay. You know, we got a dude running around here with he basically need a rewiring of his mouth.
Oh, wait a minute. You talking about the nigga that literally took out his whole top grill on a live stream? You talking about that nigga?
Wait, who?
Yeah.
That nigga, yeah, brother Toothless, yeah.
The hell?
Yeah, the nigga that, yeah, it was a nigga, no real shit. It was a nigga that literally took his whole top grill out, on the live stream cam. The nigga just took in nigga teeth. One of his teeth fell down like raindrops, nigga.
Wait.
I promise you, I ain't even lying. Sheep know I'm telling the truth. The nigga, one of his teeth literally fell out of his mouth like a raindrop. Like, you ever seen a raindrop fall down? That's how that nigga, one of his nigga teeth was falling down. I was like, wow, bro.
Bro, that nigga ain't have no living room furniture. None, bro.
Yo.
He was cammed up, and he was talking shit, and yeah.
When that nigga 1-2 fell down like a raindrop, the first thing that popped up in my mind was that SWV song, that rain. That's the first thing that played. Yeah,
that damn thing again. I can't do
it. Yeah, that shit just fell down like a damn a lot. Not even a raindrop. Shit, you compare that shit to like a tear, nigga. Like, that shit fell down like a motherfucking tear, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck, nigga? I'm like, damn, nigga, you didn't have the decency to at least calm down, bro.
His jibs just came out, bro. He be talking extra crazy.
I see.
No top teeth.
Niggas got them Lego press on teeth and shit. Walking around with Lego teeth and shit, pressing them holes on and taking them holes off whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, that nigga got renter teeth.
That nigga when he took his whole top grill out, all you saw was nothing but gums. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was spitting at the damn camera and shit. Nigga was verbally assaulting motherfuckers with some gums, bro.
Bro, all you saw was blank domino pieces.
That nigga when he took out his top roll teeth, that nigga grill looked like, y'all ever seen a piano with missing piano keys?
Yeah.
Nigga grill looked like a piano missing piano keys and shit.
Yeah, this shit is brothers. Gotta take care of them teeth, man.
Like some fucked up Venetian blinds or something.
Yeah. What a missing, the shits be missing. Yeah.
All gapped out. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So like a blind with no neighbor and shit.
Walk right past your living room, see everything you doing.
Damn. Why the hell would he do that on camera, man? Knowing he would, you know, there's some monsters out here that's gonna just chew you up when you do that shit.
Well, let's analyze this, because in this case, you've seen a lot of guys get pissy drunk till they blacked out. Your guys looking to eat ass online. You got guys out here basically doing the little trolling stuff they do, like exposing themselves. Again, it's not just the physical health. We're talking about the mental health. As we talk about negative media portrayal,
Yeah,
that falls in that whole category there. That in and of itself.
ooh, that's rough shit. Ooh.
Yes.
Niggas definitely want to eat ass online, and that caters to tooth decay, fellas.
Yeah.
Stop just running around here. Stop running around here eating the sheep's ass. Stop.
That's where feces comes from, dog. Why are you putting your mouth on a shit box? I mean, why? I don't understand.
Well,
I consider myself a nasty nigga. I don't do that though.
there's levels to it. I mean, there's guys that get down. I mean, hey,
Oh,
that's the thing. Is just like, just be more hygienically sound.
yeah.
Because if she just did a decathlon, and I mean, like, and you're just ready to meet her in the parking lot and serve that up, yo, slow down. Slow down.
Listen, fellas. There's nothing wrong with smelling her asshole first. Okay. See, I'm one of those niggas. I smells a bitch.
Yeah.
And I make it be known. I hug her and smell her neck.
Oh yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I do not want to smell salt pork. If I smell fatback when I sniff your neck, I know your butthole stinks.
If her neck smell like barbecue pork rinds, leave immediately.
Right. The back of her neck smell like chopped barbecue.
It smells like the inside of a camel's jaw.
Smell like pulled pork.
Right. Smell like alpaca skin.
Yeah.
Smelling like Barks root beer soda looking ass.
Man, no, come on, man. Right. You need a clean booty. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Finger test plug that. Well, that's something else. That's something else.
Tommy Kelly.
Hey,
You gotta filter that butt crack.
yeah. Sourdough bread. But hey, what's up, Bridget? I don't want to get started on the ladies, because we done seen some things.
Yeah.
And smelt some.
Yes, sir. You ever smelled a woman's breath? She, and it's always the real fine ones. They open their mouth up, they ain't got no good hygiene in their mouth. That shit smell like a bag of change, man. Just like coins. You put your hand in the bag of coins, and you, man. Oh God!
If her breath,
hot piggy bank.
Yeah.
Hey, if her breath spicy like some buffalo chicken wings, get the fuck up out of there, bro.
Oh.
I admit it. Years ago, I unfortunately ran into a taste of some tangy titties, and that is not what you need.
Oh yeah. I think everybody that run across a titty that didn't taste like a damn onion before. Like, what the hell's going on? Shit.
It's kind of like you lit the battery of a smart car. That's what.
or those. How about those dry titties? Like you just sitting there sucking them, and they just never get moisturized.
ashy areolas and shit.
I had a crunchy nipple before.
Right, like your barren ass nipples.
Titties looking like powdered donuts and shit.
Oh my god! So, steps to good nutrition is easier than you think. A good place to start is to have a good variety of healthy foods from the 5 food groups each day. For more information, check the link. Okay, aim for 2 servings of food or fruit or 5 servings of vegetables each day. Get that grout out. Only occasionally eat sugary, fatty, or salty food, and then only eat in small amounts. Means you measure your shit. Drink fresh, clean tap water instead of sugary drinks, or stagnant water in sinks, or any of these other places that C Boogie will sit there and drink out of. Switch over to healthy recipes that look and taste good. Plan your meals ahead and shop for healthy ingredients. Enjoy cooking and eating healthy food with family, friends, or without distractions such as the television.
I agree 100%.
Yes.
100%. Sounds some gospel right there for good living.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I forgot to mention too, when we were talking about drinking water, make sure it is some decent water. Don't be getting that. Don't drink that fucking sprinkler water from the sink. Okay. People still do. I didn't know people still do that. People still drink from the sink, dog.
Get you some damn alkaline water, and if you can't get that, get you like some good shit, like some Fiji or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Distills, I don't know, something, anything.
Actually, it's better if you start drinking water from a metal container, because in plastics they have a lot of stuff that affects us men mainly. Leak a lot of estrogen type shit. So, yeah, you might be a little mindful of that stuff.
yeah, man, this shit's sad, bro. It's sad that you got to tell grown motherfuckers how to take care of their hygiene. Like, you know, if it's like a little kid or a teenager, somebody, you know what I'm saying? It might be one thing, but these some grown motherfuckers in their 30s and 40s and shit. Some even older than that, bro. That shit, crazy.
Yeah, you got guys who get online, ain't had a lick of water. They just threw some clothes on, scooting all over the chair. They probably had a handful of coffee ground for breakfast. Bugging.
Niggas walking around out here with Parmesan crusted Johnsons and shit like that.
Well, I mean, that and plus they wore church socks to the point where the bottom of their socks are light skinned. So it's wild shit. Like you've had a little wear in them socks when they get real shiny. That dull kind. He been all over carpet all day and shit. If
the bottom of your socks look like a damn local junkyard, nigga, like, bruh, go buy your ass a new pair of socks, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be wearing your socks till they smell like an old bowl of cereal.
Ain't no reason why your socks should look like an old 1979 Rust Bucket Chevy. Like, it ain't no reason why your socks should look like that. Period.
Yeah. And fellas, it would help to get your genitalia checked, because some of you guys have some lumps and bumps in some places that should not happen. Yeah.
Niggas walking around, bro. You got niggas online here in this space, and y'all know who I'm talking about when I say these niggas walking around or up on here in these panels and shit with rusted penny ass white tees and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Look, that's just filth.
I mean, come on, bro.
Well, I mean, as men, we're talking about the fundamentals: ironing your clothes, washing your clothes, flipping your mattress every now and then. Just taking the sheets, washing them, put them in the dryer. These basic hygienic things. And they'll have a chick over the house. Sheets ain't been changed since he moved in there, and that was 2008.
How the fuck your white tee collar need a whole restoration? Like, how?
Well, that's lack of value in his appearance. Now we're not laughing at the mental health part, but then you have individuals who just don't care to know.
Some of these niggas, man, ain't properly took care of their hygiene in so long, took a bath. They don't need a rest. Some of them niggas need to just like take these motherfuckers out back and power wash them the fuck down. But that's the only way they're gonna really get clean. Cause like, bruh, all that build up over the years, all that fucking scum and build up and shit, regular bath probably ain't gonna help your ass at that point.
Speaking of hygiene and cleaning your toys, a lot of you guys with these little jack off toys, you might want to clean them things out because it should not be yellowish gray in the recesses of your toys.
Toys be looking like some lime green Gatorade.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't be catching chlamydia from your sex doll.
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
my God.
Hey, you got guys out there, you don't know if your sex doll is loyal. I mean, might have been cheating.
Fucking come looking like fucking rice pudding and shit. Like,
Like, how did you contract HIV from yourself?
Probably we're going to have that conversation dealing with STDs because, again, that's one of the many conversations we don't have. A lot of people like to pump and dump, but they don't want to speak on the lumps and bumps they leave in the wake of doing that shit.
Right. You running around here with ants on your log.
Oh, man. Pickle dick.
Yeah.
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 Disgusting, man. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
There's a sex doll brothel.
Yeah. Yeah. A sex doll brothel.
What the fuck?
Wait. I'll bring your crazy ass up here. I want to. I gotta have a word with your ass.
niggas walking around this bitch with fucking drawers with fucking Mr. Goodbar smears in their fucking drawers and shit.
Well, actually, third, there's some guys who don't wipe good, and women too. They don't wear drawers, or if they do, they make it a point to dispose of them and buy them at Dollar Tree or Walmart or whatnot.
Yeah. Yep. It's some niggas who buy drawers per day.
Yeah.
God dang, man. You're supposed to wipe until it's all gone. And if you've been having the damn McDonald's diet, you have to keep wiping forever. Go wet this shit. Get some wet wipes instead of, god dang.
Well, this is the thing about dude wipes. It's like you go out there, make sure you keep your area moist and clean, and it gets what toilet paper usually can't get. So some guys do have some ass dandruff and lint out there.
Yes, and fellas, they have them in scented, so you could get them in mint. That'll fan your ass off.
Yeah. And ladies, sliding a dryer sheet in your panties is not gonna cut it.
What the fuck?
Yes.
It's not gonna cut it.
I done heard niggas doing that in their shoes, but women in the panties? What the hell?
Now that's some bum ass shit for a dude. But ran into one or two women who had that situation where they had like a bounty or some little dryer sheet sitting in there, and like, what's this supposed to do? And the dryer sheet was brown.
Bro, I just saw a chick in the video take a condom, bust the condom, and use the shit and make a ponytail out of her head. I said, what the fuck?
And the thing is, nowadays, we cannot go by the excuse, I don't know nobody like that. You don't know who you know like that. You don't.
Facts.
Some people you think are cool, and you know your girl or your homeboy is a little gamey. Now, guys, we'll clown them. We let them, hey, you're not going here smelling like that. But some of y'all girls, get out here with your girlfriend and she smell like the dumpster behind Panda Express. No.
Right. Some of y'all know when y'all went to the club, your homegirl shitted in the bathroom and they ain't had no tissue. And she's still on the dance floor dancing.
And she used her panties and threw them things in it.
Right. And she on the dance floor. She on the dance floor trying to fan her little wet shitty ass out. You know that.
Yeah.
So stop. Yeah. You know your homegirl came to the club with diarrhea.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man, shit. Want another golden nugget, brothers? Get you some good toilet paper. Don't get that recycled shit. If your toilet paper is thin and gray, then you need to get something else. All right, you need that Charmin that come in the blue pack, or the red pack, the big thick rolls, man, them triple quadruple ply. All right, so you can wipe and fold and wipe and fold. All right, don't be just clog up your fucking toilet.
Stop buying that Walmart, that great value tissue.
Yeah.
You see this shit?
Oh my God. See that?
And she ain't lying.
Be pissing on the dance floor.
What the fuck?
Lying. She's not lying.
Damn.
Will literally piss. Oh my God.
What do you say to that shit? If you dance with a broad and she pisses on the dance floor, what do you say to that?
You go home.
What do you do?
You go home. Fuck White Castle, fuck Waffle House. You just go home. You seen enough. Seen enough. But with the guys out here, again, sitting online, not even spraying any fabric, scented fabric stuff or so whatever smell good on your chair, because you already know once you stand up, the jig is up. You know.
Jesus. That's the first time I ever heard of that shit. A woman pissing on the dance floor?
Look, man, I've seen women piss between cars, shit between cars. Seen women out there getting dug out in the phone booth and going right back in the Waffle House. Leaking.
I saw a chick come in the store and asked the Ock, could she use the bathroom? He said no. This bitch pissed right in front of the counter. You gonna pay your money? She pulled her pants and her drawers down, pissed right there, took a receipt and wiped her shit with a receipt and walked out.
Damn.
That's Brooklyn shit. You know, Ebo.
Yeah.
That's Brooklyn shit.
Yeah.
That's the filth of Brooklyn.
Yes, sir. Oh, you don't want me to, you won't let me use your bathroom and I'm patroning your store? All right, check this out.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I would suggest you guys, if you're going to the strip club, if you're going in there to eat box, friend me, lose my number. We can't talk no more.
And if you know some of these strip clubs got good food, but I would suggest you take that shit to go and don't eat it there, because ain't nobody trying to fucking inhale no twerk wind, dusty, smelly, musty twerk wind while eating chicken wings. I'm just saying.
Hey, Bird, I got stories.
Nick can't even smell the chicken wings fresh out the fry. Can't even smell it because the damn booty juice, you know what I'm saying, funk is just, it's fucking, you know, just marinating over the goddamn chicken wings, bro. Like, hell nah. Hell to the nah.
I knew guys who went trolling for chicks that was eating gas station chicken and looking for Black and Miles, loose square looking bitches. They would take them to their house, old black and crunchy foot bitches, and smash.
Oh yeah.
Standards, man. Where are your standards? I mean, come on.
No, they don't care. Matter of fact, they can go behind. Matter of fact, down the street, well, she used to live down the street. A 67-year-old woman, walked every morning to the liquor store and sold pussy behind that motherfucker.
67-year-old woman.
67 years old, was selling top, and that old mop she called a box.
And niggas out here talking about chicks hit the wall.
And you got dudes out there hitting them walls.
At 67.
7. And she was bringing bread home. She'd waddle back home. I guess she'd take a sitz bath and then come right back for more punishment.
Take an apple cider vinegar bath.
Oh, man.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, you know she got that sizzle.
Yes, sir.
If you took her panties off, it looked like a wet T-shirt hanging off a clothesline.
Damn.
Yeah, you should. As a woman, your fucking juice box shouldn't be smelling like raw Jimmy Dean sausage before you cook that motherfucker. Like it shouldn't be smelling like that, like fresh out the packet.
No, it wasn't even a wet juice box. It was an old colostomy bag just hanging. That's just what it was. Just
Like a turkey goblet hanging down.
and the stress and bad memories fell out that motherfucker. That's all that happened. Just
Ugh,
So you saying she had a wet gizzard?
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Like somebody fisted a turkey and threw it across the street. That's what this shit looked like.
She had a little giblet. She had a little giblet hanger.
If as a woman, if your pussy lips look like some chitlins, yeah, I can't fuck with it. I can't fuck with it.
Well, you might not, but there's plenty of guys who will put money in their hand because they come home with some money. Okay.
Yeah, those
67 years old.
Oh, and it's not healthy to talk shit about guys online, but you're petitioning and buying pussy online too. It's not good. It's not part of your health. Not a good part of your health.
Yeah.
Or if you're online, getting your bunker busted.
oh,
You getting Bronco busted.
Yeah. Yeah. Niggas stirring your chitlins. Hey, there's some guys out here. They don't want to own up to it, but you can let some shit prints online. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
man.
Shit crazy. Anyway, fellas, I'm about to hop off. I got to get ready for work in the morning, but it feel like old times, man. When we should chop it up and clown, rank on motherfucking shit, roast motherfuckers. So, but good seeing you doing another live, Roman, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, getting back to swing of it. Just sit there and talk shit on 4th of July.
Yeah.
You want fireworks popping off? We just in there just popping off talking shit. But
yeah. Like we always used to do, you know what I'm saying? But shit, that's what's up. That's what's up. Shit, salute, sheep, you know what I'm saying? There's one, Ebo, you know what I'm saying? Peace in the chat. All right, I'll let y'all later. Peace.
All right, bro. Peace.
I'm following Thurs's foot, so I'm gonna go ahead and get me a little bit of dinner with the woman.
Okay.
See what's cracking up in the kitchen. Something smelling.
Hands.
Oh man, all day. If she don't see it, I ain't eating. She got to see me wash my hands.
You're ready.
So, yeah, man. So, hey, man, brothers, it was good to get on here with y'all. I know it's been a little while. Haven't called you in a while, Ronan, man. I'm glad to see you still doing your thing. You look like you didn't really shrink a lot, man. That weight, that weightlifting is just really kicking in.
That's the thing. Just working out 4 times a week. After a work vacation is coming up.
There you go.
Coming back to incorporate boxing at least on a Wednesday. So that's going to be heavy cardio, definitely self-defense and all that stuff, which I'm encouraging not just the fellas, but the ladies that got sense to protect yourself. So, I mean, it's just, it helps. It's showing, just I'm starting to see it, but everybody's like, okay.
It's very noticeable.
Yeah.
Cheap, man, I'm going to holler at you later on, brother.
All right, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all be easy.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
So, yeah, before we get out of here, I want to send a special shout out to the bitch ass nigga that keeps sending the bots to our channels.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, you can deep throat a lumpy dick and hope you choke on the pus.
Right. I hope the pus invigorate your bitch asses, nigga.
I hope somebody fucking have you hanging on a bridge and shove a shovel up your ass. I hope you swallow a shit-covered grenade and spread all over the net the right way.
Hope you, I hope you eat a spoot sandwich. Go somewhere and fall off a cliff, nigga.
I hope you get butt fucked by a herd of elephants high on speed.
Get dung fucked.
I hope you ride a bike, a bird shit in your mouth, you get to a 6-car pileup.
I hope you had an aquarium and an octopus snatch your ass under the water.
I hope you fall into a chimpanzee cage and they beat the shit out your ass on live. Slap you in the face with a shit covered hand.
Hope you get attacked. Hope you get attacked by 4 angry chihuahuas, nigga.
I hope a loose pit bull snatch your nuts from the back.
I hope the dog from next Friday butt fuck you and then lick the top of your head, nigga.
I hope a gang of midgets fucking fist your ass with some MMA gloves.
I hope you get gang raped by gay dolphins, nigga.
Oh, see, it feels good to get that the animosity out just a little bit. Hope you wake up, somebody dropped a bowling ball in your dick from 14. Oh man. So any final words, Brother She?
My final words is, fellas, you know, don't be a son of Smegma.
Yeah.
You know, as you can see, you know, the educational part of this show, you know, don't ignore it. You know, it wasn't satire, it was facts. You know, and that shit is real. Because if you don't develop that part of your health, if you neglect that shit, it will come back to haunt you.
Yeah.
So that's my final thoughts, man. Shout out to you, bro, and excellent show.
Yeah.
You know, 4th of July shit, we just chilling. And I'm glad you brought this to the forefront, man, because you know, regardless of the jokes and shit like that, you know, as I said before, that shit is not good for your health.
No.
And as you get older, fellas, you know, as we all know, as you get older, you know, you naturally things just begin to take a life, you know, take a life on its own. So let's start getting control of certain shit and just start being more mindful, you know. Let's stop walking around here thinking because we waking up every day that everything is good.
Yeah.
Because it's not. So shout out to you, bro.
I appreciate it, man. And on behalf of both of us, to who it may concern, never shit on the hands that help feed you, ungrateful motherfuckers.
Bing bong.
Salute to everybody out there. Hope you guys are safe. Stay strapped, but never allow your comfort zone to become your coffin. And what do you always say, Sheep?
You gotta heal before you build. Wash your ass.
And with that, bid you guys adieu. Good night.